brothers, after all. All right. Compare that with Genesis 3. And you see what's happening. Furthermore, the land is the Holy Land, and the land where you are, not the land someplace else. Not only the body, but the specific landscape in which the people are dwelling is sanctified in these old mythologies. And you don't have to go someplace else to find the holy place. Now, this is a painting that was made by a friend of Black Elk. You know John Neihart's book, Black Elk Speaks. It's a beautiful book. Fortunately, it was a poet who received this message from old Black Elk, who was in his 90s, of the vision that this guardian of the Oglalla's medicine pipe had experienced when he was a boy of 9. A vision that foretold in a magical way, really, the destiny before his people. Came to him long before they had had their first encounters with the cavalry and the Battle of Wounded Knee and all that. Old Black Elk, when he was quite a youngster, 14 or so, participated in the battle with Custer. At one point in his vision, he said, "I saw myself on the sacred central mountain of the world." And here he is on the central mountain of the world with the axial tree and the 3 birds round about, and Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John round about as well. And he said, the central mountain of the world, the highest mountain, is Horny Peak in South Dakota. And immediately after that, he said, but the central mountain is everywhere. Now, there's a man that knew the difference between the folk cultic symbol and the reference of the symbol. The Holy Land is everywhere. And so when you come into a landscape for the purpose of the cult and worship, so that you can address your minds to the mystery, designate this is the center, this is the north, this is the south mountain, and so forth. This word of this wise old man reminds me of a sentence, comes from a text of the 13th century, 12th century, that was translated from Greek into Latin, called the Book of the 24 Philosophers. It says there, God is an intelligible sphere. Intelligible means known to the mind. An intelligible sphere whose center is everywhere and circumference nowhere. And so it's right here. And the function of the ritual and the myth is to let you experience it here, not somewhere else a long time ago. I'm going to take as the model for this sanctification of the land the world that we're in here.